Can two people deeply love each other and still struggle because of their spiritual differences? Yes, because sooner or later, what you believe influences how you live, make decisions, and build your family. Let's be honest. When people hear spiritual compatibility, they often think it only means being from the same religion. But spiritual compatibility goes much deeper than that. It's about your values, your conviction, your worldview, your purpose, the principles that guide your life. Because marriage isn't just about spending time together, it's about building a life together. And what you believe often shapes how you build. Think about it. How do you make difficult decisions? How do you handle disappointment? How do you divine forgiveness? What role does faith play during hard season? How do you want your children to be raised? How important is prayer, worship, or spiritual practices to you? These questions may not seem urgent while dating, but marriage has a way of bringing them to the surface. Here is a real life example. One person sees faith as the center of their life. They pray about major decisions. They want their children raised with certain beliefs. They want a home built on those values. The other person sees faith as something occasional or personal. Neither person is necessarily wrong. But over time, differences like this can create tension, not because they don't love each other, but because they are trying to build a home using different blueprints. Let's talk reality. Life won't always be easy. There will be seasons of financial stress, disappointment, losses, health challenges, unanswered questions. During difficult seasons, people often lean on what they believe. And when two people have completely different ways of processing life's challenges, misunderstanding can happen. Does this mean people with different spiritual beliefs can never have successful marriage? No. No. Many couples make it work, but it often requires intentional conversation, mutual respect, and understanding the bigger question isn't can we love each other? The question is can we build a life together without constantly pulling in opposite directions? Because love can exist between two people, but building a family requires agreement on certain important things. Before choosing a life partner, don't only ask, do I enjoy spending time with this person? Ask deeper questions. What do they believe? What guides their decision? How do they handle difficult moments? What kind of family do they hope to build? Can we respect each other's conviction? Can we walk in the same direction when life gets hard? Because spiritual compatibility is not about perfection, it's about alignment, it's about understanding whether the foundation you are both standing on is strong enough to support the life you are trying to build together. Marriage is a lifelong journey, and while attraction may bring two people together, shared beliefs and spiritual compatibility often influence how they navigate the journey. Because when two people are aligned in their values and conviction, they don't just share a house, they share a sense of purpose, direction, and meaning. And sometimes that's what helps people stay united. So, lovelies, do you think love is enough? Or do shared spiritual beliefs play an important role in building a lasting relationship? What do you think?